Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between the mountains and the sea, there was a humble gardener known as the Wise Gardener. His garden wasn't the most beautiful, nor the largest, but it was the most bountiful. People from far and wide came to marvel at his thriving crops, asking him for the secret to his success. One day, a young man named David arrived, eager to learn. He was ambitious and filled with dreams of building his own flourishing garden. However, David was easily discouraged. His impatience often led him to abandon tasks that didn't show immediate results. "Wise gardener," David asked, "how do you achieve such abundance when my own efforts yield nothing?" The wise gardener smiled gently and invited David to walk with him through the garden. As they strolled, he pointed out a large, towering oak tree at the edge of the field. "Do you see that tree?" the wise gardener asked. David nodded. It didn't grow overnight. In fact, it started as a tiny seed, buried in the soil. Day after day, it was nourished with water, sunlight, and care. And though it seemed like nothing was happening, deep in the earth, the roots were growing stronger. David looked confused. "But how does that help me?" he asked. The wise gardener knelt by a small patch of herbs. "Consistency," he said softly. The oak didn't grow tall by chance. It grew tall because each day it received what it needed, no matter how small the effort seemed. The secret isn't in doing everything at once, but in doing the right things every day. A small action repeated consistently creates something great over time. David reflected on this. The wise gardener continued, "You see, success doesn't come from bursts of effort followed by inaction. It comes from the simple, small steps you take every single day, even when you don't see the results right away." As the weeks went by, David returned to his own garden. He watered his plants, even when it rained. He pulled weeds, even when there weren't many. He cared for the soil, even when the plants were barely visible. Slowly but surely, his garden began to grow, just like the wise gardener's. Months later, David's garden flourished, and he realized the truth in the gardener's words. Consistency builds the foundation for greatness. And just like that towering oak tree, he understood that every small action, done repeatedly, was bringing him closer to his dreams. The story of David and the wise gardener teaches us that no matter how small our daily actions seem, consistency is the key to achieving anything in life. Whether it's planting seeds in a garden or working on personal goals, it's the steady, repeated effort that leads to great transformations. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for your daily dose of growth. Comment below one small action you'll commit to doing consistently starting today, and let's grow together.